Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. It is Jay here with another review slash unboxing. And this time we have the Bandai Dragon Star Series 7 and 8. And it is for the Broly Build-A-Figure. And, well, the Dragon Ball Z Broly. That's what we're going to refer to him as from now on. Because, of course, we have the Dragon Ball Super Broly. But never mind, let's go ahead and let's get this started. So, of course, we have Vegeta in his base form. You have Super Saiyan Gohan. You got Ultra Instinct Goku. You got Vegito in his base form. Future Trunks in his base form. And then you got Goku Black in his base form. Alright, the top of each of these boxes have the Dragon Star Series logo, warning choking hazard, and ages 4 plus, and Bandai, etc. Bottom of the box is literally just the Dragon Ball Super logo. Okay, we have the trademark side of the box from Dragon Star Series, which usually depicts an illustration of the character the figure is based on. Beautiful art once again. I always appreciate the art. Of course, Dragon Ball Super logo up top. Alright, here we have the other side of the box. Of course, up top you have the Dragon Ball Super logo. At the bottom, you have the beautiful font in the chrome. And then, of course, you have the clear side window that shows you the side profile of each of these figures. Okay, here we have the back of the box for Series 7 and Series 8. They're both basically the same. Dragon Ball Super logo up top, Dragon Star Series logo on the corner. Go to the bottom, Toei Animation, Funimation, Bandai, and then it tells you you collect all 6 and build the Super Saiyan Broly, or the legendary Super Saiyan Broly. Series 7, of course, Ultra Instinct Goku, Vegeta, Super Saiyan Gohan. Series 8, Future Trunks, Vegito, and then Goku Black. First, we have straight out of the box is base Vegeta, and base Vegeta comes with these open hands, and that's all he comes with. And of course, he comes with this piece of Broly, which is the head. Here's the face sculpt. Looks pretty good. But the articulation's exactly the same. I'm not going to go over it. Great figure, great paint, standard articulation. It's decent. My only real complaint is the same complaint I had with Vegeta Blue, which was the derpy face. Look at how derpy this Vegeta looks. This one is different, but he's, he has his mouth open and he looks angry, but they both look derpy. Other than that, I mean, there's no redeeming quality to these figures. I know they're $20, but honestly, if you can go get the Ssj Figure Arts version, yeah, totally go get it, because, both these guys suck just because of the derpy face. The derpy face, if they had a better mold for the face, this figure would be worth the $20, but this guy's derpy. This guy's equally derpy. And I don't know what else to tell you guys. And as far as size, you guys can't see the top there, but he is just under 6.5 inches tall to the tip of his widow's peak hairdo there. So let's go ahead and let's check out the next figure in this line that we have here. Okay, here we have Super Saiyan Gohan out of the box. Then instantly, I'm telling you right now, way better than Vegeta. Now, he, of course, like Vegeta, as a standard, comes with these 2 open palm hands. So you can do Kamehameha pose if you can get them in that fashion. He does come with the centerpiece of Broly, which is huge pecs. Nipples are kind of awkward. I don't know why. There's a neck, and has this sash that's kind of rubbery, plasticky, which is good. It won't hinder movement. And then, of course, this necklace. You put it over there when you assemble the Broly figure. Just aside. Yeah, this plastic seems lighter. The yellow on the, not the yellow, the orange on the gi, or red, depending on how you see it, um, looks lighter than the Ultimate Gohan. And of course, Ultimate Gohan has a dark blue undershirt, and this is a light blue. And I guess that's because of the glow of Super Saiyan. And the face sculpt is different. This one has the legendary bang that makes him way more powerful. This one does not have the bang, and it's a different face sculpt, which isn't bad. The paint could have been better. It is like a mustard yellow from where I see it. And he's yelling, he's screaming, he's shouting. Other than that, they are the exact same figure. So this one actually doesn't feel as bad, to pick up. It doesn't feel like as much as a loss than I feel like Vegeta. Vegeta felt like a waste of money. And to the top of his head is 6 inches. 6 inches tall. So that's Super Saiyan Gohan, and on to the next figure. All right, folks. Next up, out of the box, we have the Master Ultra Instinct Goku. And honestly, right off the bat, I'm gonna tell you, I'm 50-50 on the figure. Again, he comes with these open palm hands, so you can make him do the Kamehameha wave. And then he comes with Broly's gigantic right arm. I mean, this thing, look at it, just for reference, that thing is huge. And then his huge hand that you could equip there so you could grab people's faces. I mean, it's beautiful. The paint looks good, man. This looks great. But anyways, Goku, I'm telling you right now, is both beautiful and hideous at the same time. Now, one thing off the bat that you can notice is that the skin tone on his head, his neck, and the torso is a different shade than his arms. So that kind of sucks. I like how the hair does flow. It looks pretty cool. It looks pretty good. I just hate that typical Dragon Stars is the promotional photos that we get for these figures. The tips are always sharp, but then when we get the actual figures, they're not sharp. And I get there for kids, but come on, that kind of kills it, man. Um, I like the sculpt of the upper body. It's pretty cool. The detail's pretty cool. Um, it looks great. I love the sculpt. He's muscular without being too muscular. You know what I mean? And of course, the bottom part is where I start to have more problems with the figure. This again, where it's ripped. The paint inside looks like it was sloppily like painted. And again, instead of this being sharp, they're like dull instead of being sharp at the edges. Same thing right here. The paint application looks it looks sloppy, but I feel like like that can be fixed with paint. Paint myself. Same thing over here. He has the same articulation as all the Dragon Star figures do, with more up top because there's no gi to restrict his shoulder movement. like that, like that, all the way around. His wrist goes all the way around. His bicep does full 360. The wrist does pivot. This figure's pretty good. And then right here, the biggest offense for me, before we move on to the face sculpt, is this part of the sash or whatever it is, the belt, the middle part of the gi. It's supposed to be blue. It's not painted. It's the same red, orange, whatever you want to call it, as the rest of the gi. I mean, yeah, I can paint it, but wow, what a horrible oversight on such a nice figure. You know what I mean? Like that kind of sucks. But you know, with custom work, this can be a winner. Other than that, it's in the middle. I'm telling you right now. Now, moving on to the actual face sculpt. The face sculpt isn't the best, but it's sure as hell not derpy like Vegeta. And the hair, like I said, the hair is awesome. I like the silver. This looks actually a lot better in hand than it did in package. So this is the winner of all these figures instantly. I'm digging it, but you know, the fact that this isn't colored, the fact that this paint application down here is sloppy, the fact that things that should be sharp are dulled, you know, make me angry. But the top part of the sculpt is awesome. The face sculpt is awesome. I love the hair. Um, so it's half and half for me. But Ultra Master Ultra Instinct Goku gets a pass from me. So let's move on to the rest of the figures. Vegito in his base form. And again, like most standard figures, he comes with the open palm hands. And unfortunately, just like this guy, um, they just took regular hands and painted them white. These gloved hands have nail beds, which sucks, and it's a peeve of mine. And then, of course, he has the key saber, so you can do the spirit sword or the spirit stab. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, that's what it's called in Xenoverse 2, which is pretty cool. I always like the way it's painted, but again, instead of it being sharp, it's a dull tip, which sucks. But again, $20 figure for kids, so whatever. Put that aside. He comes with Broly's left arm and then open palm hand to smash people's faces. It's pretty cool. He's the exact same figure. um, I would think the plastic's the same. The only coloration difference that you'll see actually comes off like a color correction. As you can see right here on the Vegito Blue, the tips of the boot for some reason were more like a lighter green, like the green that you would see on Broly. And they actually went ahead and corrected the tips on this figure, and they made them, yellow the way they should be. So thanks, Bandai. So that's actually a correction from the original. Um, Other than that, of course, the hair is black. The face sculpt is different. He's yelling like he's charging up. The face sculpt isn't too bad. Isn't too bad at all. The hair sculpt's pretty good. The paint here is it's typical Dragon Star stuff. You can tell that it was like um you can tell like there's blue paint underneath and that this is just painted over. You can tell. It was essentially just Gohan's body, the 2.0 body, I mean. And this one has that regular face, so I actually like the face sculpt on base Vegito better than this Vegito. Same articulation. As far as size goes, let's pull out the trusty ruler. This guy is just a little bit over 6.5 inches tall at the top of his hair. So he's okay. He's not bad. Again, better than Vegeta. If you can't tell how much I hate that figure. But let's go ahead and move on. Future Trunks in his base form. And you know what? I'm digging this figure. And to be fair, I like this Trunks too. But this color combination, for some reason, I like better than this one. Right off the bat, again, like most of these figures, comes with these open palm hands. So he can do the final flash like his dad. He comes with two grab hands. I mean, literally two grab hands. So you could put his sword in there. Comes with this cool sword. Neatly painted. And then he has the sword put away into the sword holder or sheath or whatever the hell this is that you store the sword in. I know I sound like a dummy, but yeah. And then, you know, that indentation clips back there. Like that. And Trunks is just cool, man. And those are the accessories that comes with Trunks. The piece of Broly that he has is the right leg. It comes with the right leg of Broly. Again, pretty big, real meaty, beautifully painted. Digging that joint. It's pretty cool. I actually love the Super Saiyan Future Trunks we originally had, but like a lot of people, I don't like the fact that they dulled the tips. But other than that, I love this figure. They are the exact same figure, with the exception that, of course, the jacket on the powered down version, of course, is darker, which makes sense because this would light up because he's glowing or whatever, right? The same thing with the boots. These are more of a green, these are more of a yellow, and I guess this is the hue that, you know, the whole costume takes when he's glowing or whatever. The face sculpt on this one was okay. And again, another yelling, screaming, powering up face that they gave us. Looks pretty good. I like it. I dig it a lot. It's pretty awesome. I also dig the hair sculpt. The hair sculpt's really good. The paint is really good. I have no complaints on this figure. Yeah, it's a repaint with a different head, but you know this figure was pretty good itself. Um, no complaints. No complaints at all. I really like this figure. Of course, same articulation as that Trunks. Um, Same weaknesses. You know, most figures in this line that have this pants design. I hate that the leg always looks bent, even when it's straight. You know, but that's majority of the Dragon Stars with baggy pants. Other than that, you know, he's beautiful. He's beautifully done. And of course, because he's in his powered down version, he isn't as tall. Yeah, he is 5.5 inches tall. Well, the Super Saiyan version is like 6 inches tall. But other than that, you know, like not bad. This guy is pretty good himself. So let's move on to the next figure. Base form Goku Black. And my god, guys, tell you the truth right off the bat, he's a good figure. And before we get to that, of course, I'm going to show you that, like all the other figures, he comes with two open palm hands. So you can do the Kamehameha. And this one, as you can see, just like on the fists, he does have the time ring painted on, which is pretty cool. And he does come with his colored key saber, like Vegito. And unfortunately, like Vegito, it's a dull tip. It's not a sharp tip. Broly's left leg. It's pretty cool. As you notice, the gray part on the top part, the gray part of Black's gi does look different. It looks like a standard flat gray on the base Goku, and when he's in Rose form, it's like a different color of gray. So I don't know if they did that on purpose, but they probably did. Looks pretty cool. Now the thing that makes this version of Goku Black good, the base figure good, is like, I love the Rose version. Let's see if we can zoom in here. Because look how maniacal and sadistic that face sculpt was. And I love the hair. But that captured and encompassed the psychopath that Goku Black was, right? Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. That is Goku Black. Like, that gives me the anime feel of the character. Like, they nailed that. And then the hair sculpt's good. The paint is what it should be. And yeah, of course he has the same articulation as that Rose, but just for the fact that they nailed it, both versions of the Goku Black in this line are worth getting. If you could get past, the fact that, again, in this knee, uh, the knee articulation on these figures, like I said, they always look like they're bent even when they're straight. That's a weakness in anything that uses the baggy pants in the Dragon Stars line. But this is pretty good. This is pretty good. And overall, guys, I think these two waves weren't very good. Again, definitely don't, like, if you're not into collecting, and you really don't care about building up Broly, um, you can skip this line. Um, Pick up Trunks. Trunks is good. Trunks is a good figure, and Goku Black is a good figure, and Ultra Instinct Goku. Go ahead and pick it up. It's not bad. I mean, it's a lot better than I thought it would be. But he has a little quality control issues with sloppy paint application, the lack of paint application on the blue sash where it should be. But other than that, I feel like they captured the essence of Master Ultra Instinct pretty good. And of course, the reason that you're going to buy this whole set is for the Broly build a figure, which is going to be a separate video. So I'm going to do a separate video on Broly, and that will be coming out not too much not too much later than when this video comes out. Maybe like a day later. Other than that, everything else is a pass, and as usual, they're $20. You can pick it up Walgreens, GameStop, ThinkGeek, Amazon, eBay. I had pre-ordered these bad boys on GameStop. They got here like a week or two ago, and I barely got around to making the video. So, thanks for tuning in, as usual, and as always, guys, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. And do me a big favor, hit the little bell so you get notifications when my videos drop. And remember to always smile. And I'll catch you guys later.